to get that promo code and use it in your order. We are Nuvior Canada, and we are all about medical innovation. We are the trusted distributor of some of the most renowned leaders in the pharmaceutical companies from around the world. And we represent over 20 amazing companies. We are trusted by these companies to bring to you the Canadian market and to North America. And some of our amazing brands, if you weren't aware of our Aptos thread lifting webinar series, they were smashing. And this week, there are 12 doctors on their way to Paris, France for the Aptos hands-on training. If you are interested in Aptos, it is launching in Canada very soon. And we will have all the pricing information as well as training dates for your neck of the woods. We also represent Fedia, high tissue PRP. This is one of the most straightforward, simple devices that you can incorporate in your clinic, allowing you to obtain, reputable and reproducible outcomes of the highest quality of concentrated PRP on the market. And of course, here at NuVR, we do want to be your one-stop shop. So we have access to thousands of medical supplies. If you want us to be your one-stop shop, make it easy. Send us your invoices. We'll price match. And if there's something you don't see on our website, we'll source it for you. Of course, we have recently brought in Gesca, and I will be speaking more about the Gesca line next Monday. This gives you German top quality engineered beauty devices that are both for that client and patient at home to make the most out of their treatments with you in the office. You can also use this to make your facials less pampering, more medical, beautiful engineered with great warranty. And you can use that gorgeous Gesca with our Dermaceutical laboratory. This is a concise and precise line of products that are there to support all your medical aesthetic devices and treatments. We have products to prep, to take care of that skin while on treatment, and also post-treatment. It complements any of your existing lines, including the leaders in the medical field of cosmetics, your Mesoaesthetics. They are renowned creators of Cosmelan and Dermamelan. And they are a global minded company that is based in science. Everything they do is science and backed by science. So it is going to treat any of your skin conditions and any of your skin colors. And I'm Pina Lee, your clinical education lead here with Nuvior Canada. And I just want to empower you with all of your Nuvior offerings. But more than that, I want to help you and your team sell your Nuvior offerings and get that verbiage down for you and your staff. So reach out and we will help you out. So today we're going to speak about the amazing medical solution for hyperpigmentation, our Dermamelan. And this is a medical treatment. So it is something that is for that condition that Cosmelan just isn't enough. Dermamelan is designed for all your photo skin types. It is going to act on all those targets of the melanogenesis process. Its indication is for that deep, mixed, and dermal hyperpigmentation. It is going to work within the cells of that melanocyte as well as between the cells, those pathways that work to create melanogenesis. And not only is it spectacular of ridding the skin of pigmentation, it is also a powerful anti-aging treatment and takes care of glycation skin. It is a comprehensive system that includes a 1 in-office treatment and a 4-month home treatment protocol. Dermamelan is an absolutely amazing way to treat your client and patient's pigmentation with little interaction. It's a 15-minute investment treatment for over $1,000 return. Now let's take a closer look at the mechanisms of Dermamelan. This, of course, works just like all pigmentation treatments by doing that corrective action on the surface of the skin, ridding that skin of that existing pigmentation through exfoliation. But then it goes much further, and this is what makes it a medical option for hyperpigmentation. It is going to work regulating that melanocyte, working within that melanocyte, and also on all those pathways, whether it's inflammatory, vascular, hormonal, or even other signaling pathways that the skin hasn't even started to realize is there, those new stem cells and other pathways that are influenced by the systems of the body. This is how Dermamelan works. So this is why it gives amazing short-term results within that first few weeks of use. And with that home protocol, it really gets to that root of the issue. And of course, because it's from the brilliant minds at Mesoestetic, it does have that in vitro studies to support that regulation action, whether it's intracellular or intracellular, with over 11 times the studies to show the effectiveness. We have proven results showing that reduction in new pathways that the body doesn't even know about. And of course, 89% of that melanin within that melanocyte is reduced, with over 16 different scientific publications to back and support the benefits of Dermamelan. One of the most amazing features of the Dermamelan system is melaphenone. Now, this beautiful patent molecule was created and owned by Mesoestetic in 2019. It is only shared with one other treatment, and that is Cosmelan. This molecule works to mimic the beautiful enzyme tyrosinase. That is one of those enzymes that gets melanogenesis started within that melanocyte. What melaphenone does is it locks into tyrosin to create that bond. And then once oxidated, that melanin is produced. By that melaphenone molecule locking in with tyrosin, it reduces that activity in that melanocyte from that tyrosinase by 56% just on its own. And then we add the incredible Sigma Pigma target. Now, when I talk about the amazing minds at Mesoestetic, their scientists and doctors have a way of taking ingredients like retinol, ferulic acid, and diazomin, 3 incredible ingredients that are antioxidants and powerful ingredients in that process of depigmenting. They can take these amazing ingredients that work superior on their own, combine them in a way to calibrate those concentrations, maximize that interaction, and improve that therapeutical goal by 2.5%, which is absolutely amazing. And it does this on all those levels. As I spoke about, it works at that corrective level, using those ingredients to stimulate renewal, regrowth, increase that autophagy process, bringing up pigmentation to the surface and clearing it out. It works within that cell and that transferring of that melanin from that melanocyte through the dendrites to those cells. And it inhibits throughout that whole process, including the turning on of those enzymes, the use of those raw resources. But beyond that, it goes to those signaling pathways. So far beyond that melanocyte, Dermamelan is working on inflammatory markers, reducing those markers by 35%. When it comes to those vascular pathways, especially with melasma or that pigmentation from that post-inflammatory where they've got that redness, it is going to reduce those pathways by 78% with the Dermamelan. And with hormones, especially with that dermal pigmentation, we need to work on those pathways from that melanin stimulating hormone. And when you put that together, the body is a smart device, that machine that does what it needs to get its job done. When we have that reduction of all that melanogenesis process, the melanocyte itself doesn't require as many dendrites. So when you don't have enough production, you shut down those ports of exit. And clearly that also happens in that melanocyte with Dermamelan. We are seeing a 25% of cells with 2 or fewer dendrites. And here it shows that we're reducing that stimulation of dendricity by 33%. When you add in that powerful anti-aging effect, this is the proof here. It is creating an antioxidant protection, increasing those enzymes by 86%. So we are going to stop that infiltration of those ROSs and other free radicals that do damage to the cells and don't allow that regeneration process to occur. We are also protecting the existing collagen and elastin protein structure of that skin, increasing collagen protection by inhibiting those MMPs and making sure MMPs stay away and making more collagen, protecting it by 60%. Put it all together with those different pathways, that corrective process, and that regulating process within and beyond that melanogenesis process, we see a total reduction of melanin in our culture by 89%, making Dermamelan a journey for that patient that has that severe pigmentation and has tried everything. Now we've got this comprehensive system that does that intensive depigmenting treatment within your clinic's office, and then they proceed with their home protocol to continue that pigmentation process, but to regulate and ensure a long-term benefit from the Dermamelan system. Now, everyone's journey starts the same way. They will come in for an in-office treatment and they will wear the mask, which is a beautiful cream mask with the texture and feel of peanut butter. They will apply this mask, and as you can see, heavy hitting product ingredients. We've got that melaphenone that's going to work like Triazin. It's also going to help with that anti-glycation of that skin and reduce that oxidized stress within that cell. Put together the diazomin with the retinol and the ferulic acid, and we have that amazing Sigma pigment target, which is going to work at those levels of melanogenesis, help with oxidation, and strengthen that skin. And of course, these other amazing ingredients do the job to do that intensive healing process in clinic. But on top of that beautiful cream mask, we apply the Dermamelan Ion Mask. This is for your clinic use. It's a hydrogel mask with beautiful ingredients to help with anti-aging and depigmentation. With the use of its zinc and copper filaments, it works to actively penetrate those ingredients from that cream mask below, working like autophoresis, driving those ingredients deep into the living cells of those skin. And it accelerates and enhances the absorption of those active ingredients. However, it itself has beautiful ingredients of your ascorbic magnesium and retinol, hydrolonic acid, niacinamide. You've even got your beautiful licorice root. So if you wanted to use this mask outside of the Dermamelan treatment, this is a fabulous add-on to a micro needling session that hasn't gone too deep without a lot of irritation. Can be a follow-up to any treatment in office where you want to deal with that stubborn pigmentation. Now, all our patients will go home wearing both their masks and remain on the skin for an exposure time of 4 hours, regardless of the severity of that pigmentation or the color of the skin. Upon that 4-hour exposure time, you will remove the mask with tepid water, and then for the next 48 to 72 hours, you will use from your Dermamelan home kit your Melan Recovery and Melon Sunscreen 50 Plus. Also, to combat those reactions from that deep in-office treatment, we have the anti-stress mask that can be used up to twice weekly in those few weeks in the beginning of your home process. Now, that home treatment is part of that depigmentation journey. That in-office treatment does that amazing clearance, and then we're going to do that re-education and regulation. They will use their actives in the morning and in the evening, twice daily, followed by their Melan Recovery and sunscreen. This is an easy home protocol, much like skincare treatments that we normally do at home. Morning and evening applications of our actives and then our protection. When we're talking about the actives in the Dermamelan cream, they are based on those of the Dermamelan mask. However, they are at a lower concentration and they are in a formulation that is as a daily cream. So you'll pump out just a little wee bit and you will apply this morning and night on your submandible and your face. And of course, if the skin cannot tolerate it for its twice daily application, bring your patient down to a slow or soft protocol where you adjust the amount and frequency of the actives based on the skin's needs. Then, following every application of the actives of our Dermamelan treatment, you will use your Melan Recovery. This is a phenomenal product for any skins at risk of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. If you're a dark 3, 4, 5, or 6, and whenever your skin gets red, it goes dark and causes a mark, this is for you. It is available on its own as a standalone, but in this Dermamelan protocol, its use is critical to combat, first of all, the redness, the irritation, and sensitivity that can be brought on from this constant renewal of that skin over our 4 months. This has beautiful ingredients to calm and soothe the skin. But of course, its main action too is to ensure that there is no post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. with our Melan Sunscreen 50 Plus. This product is my absolute favorite product when it comes to sunscreen because not only does it give superior SPF with 131 SPF for UVB, 67 SPF for UVA. It protects you from the heat of infrared. It protects you from the high emitted visible lights from our electronic devices. But not only that, it gives you protection against post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and new pigmentation. That's right. This has ingredients to protect you. So not only is it a superior sunscreen, it has two amazing functions. It's a dual product. And with its universal tint, this can be worn comfortably and beautifully by all skin colors, all the way from a Fitzpatrick 1 to the beautiful ebonies of Fitzpatrick 6. Now, with a Fitzpatrick 6, you do want to wait a minute or two for the cast to dissipate. But this color technology is going to give a beautiful glow and even out that skin tone. Apply it every 2 hours. And my theory, if you're awake, you're wearing your sun protection. Now, here are some amazing results of our Dermamelan. You can see just after 4 short months, this wonderful depigmenting skin, beautiful texture, whether it's solar, whether it's freckles, whether it's deep damage due to the, mishaps of melanin, we can treat any color, any skin, Fitzpatrick, and any kind of deep dermal mixed hyperpigmentation that's melanin based. Now, I've taken this woman's journey and I've broken it down over the 4 months. And to make it a little easier, I made it bigger for you to see. You can see within that first week, she's going through her shedding process. Now, the amount and the severity of shedding is going to be subjective and individual, unique to that person. So some people will have more shedding while others will have micro shedding. The main way to gauge is the readiness of that skin. If that skin is retinized and retin ready, they will have a more comfortable journey. After that initial peeling process, the client's skin will go through that gradual process where you will see the skin fluctuating, getting lighter and darker, bringing out that pigmentation from deep into that skin until everything is improved, including texture, tone, and of course, color. Now, that experience of the journey is, again, very unique and is based on the individual condition and skin type. However, when properly treated and pre-treated before their Cosmelan or Dermamelan journey, you will find that in that first week, the client may have a little more irritation, more redness and burning and stinging. And that's because that face is getting used to that renewing process. We're demanding that skin to renew itself every day, twice a day. So once it adjusts and acclimates to the process, the formulas and the ingredients of our Dermamelan journey, that skin will get more comfortable. However, as I said, preparation is the key. Getting that skin ready for that Dermamelan journey. And it's done quite easily with an in-clinic treatment that they can come 2 weeks before. Optimally, like to do a couple on that skin. This gets that skin ready for the even penetration of your Dermamelan treatment in office. It also gets that skin stronger, more healthier, and in a better place hydration-wise for that treatment. Because these mesopeels are created by Mesoestetic, it also allows that skin to get acclimated to the strength and formulas of the Mesoestetic treatment, giving you better indications on how they're going to do on that Dermamelan treatment. And with these gorgeous ingredients, it gets that skin prepared. At home, it's very simple. Get them using the treatment in office with our Milano Stop Trend X, and at home, put them on the Skin Retin 0.3. This is a fabulous product that gives you all the benefits of a 1% medical grade retinol without all the reactions of a 1% medical grade retinol. And Mesoestetic does this with their 0.3 retinol combination with 0.7% bakuchiol. Bakuchiol is a plant that produces retin-like ingredients. So this gives you all the effects of that 1% retinol without all that reaction of the 1% retinol. Like other retinols, you're going to work up to a nightly use. You want them to use this at least 2 weeks, and then they are Dermamelan ready. Now, while they're on that Dermamelan process, of course, they're in treatment. And while in treatment, keep it in the treatment family. So use and support your Dermamelan treatment with Mesoestetic products. For cleansing, this is a very important step. People feel, well, I have any kind of cleanser at home. These products are meant to be used together and create that perfect environment and canvas for the Dermamelan treatment cream. So by using our Hydro Cream Fusion, it's going to give that skin that natural lipids back on the skin that are being taken away. This is a gorgeous gel to oil cleanser that you use on dry skin. Apply it to the skin, and then it'll turn into a beautiful oil, water, and rinse off. Getting the skin ready for those actives of the Dermamelan treatment. That weekly comforting mask, because everyone should have a weekly mask, is our anti-stress, as I mentioned earlier. It gives you that immediate deep relief and can be used as needed, typically twice weekly. It is to calm that heightened reaction, that heightened sensitivity, especially in that first couple of weeks of treatment. And then for that daily comfort, to maintain that relief, we've got the Skin Balance. This is an ultra concentrated solution. Few drops with or blended in, layer it sandwiches with the Dermamelan or use it on top of. This will help with that daily maintenance of comfort and resilience, keeping away the itch and the redness. And of course, for later in the session, when they're in their routine, they're doing fantastic, loving the results, but their makeup is flaking because sometimes they might have extra flaking. We've got our fast skin repair. And we also have anything from the blue line for hydration. When you are doing intensive depigmenting over and over again and asking that skin to renew over and over again, we recommend the pink line for that irritation and sensitivity, but the hydrating solutions from Mesoestetic gives you that hydrating, deep, nourishing hydration. Give you options because our patients like having unique skins will also have unique preferences. This one here is our HA Densamatrix. It's a serum, so it's very lightweight. It absorbs easily. It's healing. It's protective. And with its 4 forms of hyaluronic action, it gives you that high, medium, and low weight hyaluronic acid for the different layers of the skin. And that reticulated one protects you from that transepidural water loss. The most popular accompanying products as a hydrator is our Hydra Vital Factor K, as it is a nourishing cream, especially if they're doing it in winter or in parts of Canada where the weather just ravages our faces. And let's face it, that's most of Canada. We've got that Hydrovital Factor K. It gives you 24 hours of hydration. Again, sandwich, layer, use it the way the skin needs it. But please include some hydration that is from our Meso line. For another option for those that love masks, we have our Hydrovital mask. So we have lots of options to help you, support you, and get you through a comfortable journey. And once you've completed your 4 months Dermamelan, we have our Melantran 3 concentrate. This is a very potent, strong ingredient that you will use post Dermamelan as well as your post Cosmelan treatment. A few drops at night will help to inhibit that melanogenesis process, keeping those results long term. Pair it up with the Melantran 3 gel cream with the concentrate in the evening to maximize and optimize those results. During the day, as it doesn't have the enzymes, this is beautiful to pair it with your antioxidants and hydrators and daily ingredients. So putting those with it will give you those results that your patients are looking for. Mesoestetic gives you Dermamelan, and they are the leaders in depigmentation. Safe medical option for all skin colors, the latest in scientific developments that lead and deal with hyperpigmentation from the root, and of course, superior anti-aging. Not only are they going to get rid of their melasma and other pigmentation, they're going to have virtually no pores to visibly pores. They're going to have glowing glass skin, toned and fewer wrinkles and lines because of that glycation and anti-aging action. We are going to give you proven short-term and long-term results with a program that works. Trust the process. Thank you for joining us today. I am going to open up the floor to questions. And also in the meantime, please use your code that you see here on the screen. This will get you 10% off all your clinic orders this week only for any of the products we spoke about in our clinic today. And of course, here at Nuvia, we're growing and we need your involvement. So if you're looking for a change in your career, or if you know someone who needs a new start, we have some beautiful positions available. And if you do want any more information, please reach out to me. I can be reached by phone, text, and by email. And if you have any questions about the Dermamelan treatment today, please ask your questions in the chat. I will put the code back up for a minute so that anyone who'd like to take advantage of it can do so now. No questions? Well, thank you for joining us all today here at Nuvia. And for myself and the rest of the Nuvia team, thank you and have a great Monday. Join us next week for our next weekly webinar with Nuvia for the latest and greatest. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.